what I've been exploring is how the workplace is changing through a combination of an aging population, the enhancement of the human brain and body, and rapid advances in technology such as artificial intelligence, and really exploring how that might play out in the future and what the implications are for us as organisations, and in particular how we make sure that we keep people at the centre of the strategy while all around us are automating and eliminating the workforce. How do we make sure that we have a very human future both for the organisation and the people who work in it, even if they no longer work in it in the future? What we're seeing is a massively accelerated rate of development in artificial intelligence and related technologies. Many of the things that we thought were 10 to 20 years away are starting to appear in the marketplace. This means that it's not just routine tasks that are going to start to be automated, but we're going to see knowledge worker roles being challenged, and an awful lot of what skilled professionals do will be done by the technology. And the technology has now reached the point where it can exercise judgment, it can exercise creativity, it can display what you might call intuition and planning skills that we always thought were strictly the human domain. There are three implications of this. One is it's going to change the way we work as professionals. Secondly, it's going to change the way we deliver services to our clients, and we organise internally to do that. And thirdly, we're going to have to think long and hard about what we want for our own personal futures. And even if our career path changes from that which we started out with, how do we make sure we're equipping ourselves with the skills that will enable us to create opportunity in the future, whoever we work for, whether it's PwC, a client, or some other entity? And those are skills like problem solving, collaboration, design thinking, scenario planning, the things that will enable us to learn rapidly and be very effective whatever role we choose to move into. Because we know that the industries of the future haven't yet been born in many cases. We don't yet know what skills are going to be required, but we know it's the most flexible, the fastest learners, and the most adaptable who are going to be most effective in those organisations. Right now, I think organisations have got three challenges. One is, how do we survive in the near term? Because the marketplace is getting more and more competitive. Secondly, how do we accelerate our understanding of how the world around us is changing? And thirdly, it's how do we broaden our understanding of what the purpose of a firm is in the future? Because I think right now we know firms are going to be automating, and the question is, do they have any responsibility to society, to the individuals who work for them today, to make sure that we have a vibrant, healthy and sustainable society going forwards, which might mean massively increasing the amount of investment we make in people's personal development so that they can acquire skills that are useful to us today but will help them ensure their viability in the future. The other thing I think that's very important is the second point I made, which is around understanding how the world is changing. Learning and development models have to change. Project models have to change. We have to start sending teams out from the organisation to explore the emerging future and learn about what's driving those changes in our own industry and others, and then bring those insights back and use them to drive change. That's the fastest way we've seen of bringing new ideas in, driving cultural change, and really starting to bring around new ways of working, new ways of thinking, and new ways of organising.